Hi guys, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time. I'm sorry for the shade. I'm outside, I'm on my lunch break, and I think I already introduced you guys to the new spot, right? So it's been a while. We've done like a sit down video, and I'm on lunch, and there's a new thing that came up, and I'm just like, okay, let me spend my lunch time in giving you guys an update. Let me see if I can. Yeah, let me spend my lunchtime in giving you guys an update. So welcome back guys. If you're new here, if you're seeing this face for the first time, well, where have you been, huh? So my name is Kemi, and you know, go through my videos and get familiarized, okay? Get to know me better, see the kind of content I have. Once in a while, I do sit down videos and I talk about benefits, some tips, especially for new immigrants or for people that are planning to come into Canada. And for my returning subscribers, you guys, you know the deal now. You know that I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for the love that you share. Okay, so today quickly, because I have just a couple of minutes to spare, I hope this video is as clear as possible. I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. Whichever way it is, that's how we're gonna post it, okay? It's been a while that I've done sit down videos. I've missed it. I just thought that let me give you guys an update. So enough of the intros. So today I'm here to just talk about something that's popped up, especially, so this video is for people who are planning to come into Canada. So if you know someone who is, or you're watching this and you've been planning that, and also because I've been getting a lot of DMs, a lot of emails about people especially coming in as a visitor, or with visitors visa, you know. And also another thing I also wanted to address is some of the mistakes, like first let me give a disclaimer. This video is going to be all over the place, but bear with me. First, let me give a disclaimer. I'm not an immigration consultant. I'm not a lawyer. But by the virtue of what I do as a content creator, I've spoken with a couple of immigration consultants, and also I get to get a first-hand information from some of them. So firstly, the first thing I want to address is when, for people who are coming in, right? Let's say, for example, especially for people who are coming as students and people who are coming with a visitor's visa. So the first place is the port of entry. So when you have the port of entry, they're going to ask you like a couple of questions, like, okay, let's say you're supposed to resume in, say, July, then you're coming in June. Let me see. Yeah, this is a better angle. And you're coming in June. They're going to ask you like, okay, so what are you going to be doing between now and July? And then you go, maybe walk or do this, do that. First, that's going to disqualify you. They're going to put you on the next available flight back to where you're coming from. Also, for someone who's coming as a visitor, you have a visitor's visa. Of course, you have it at the back of your mind that, okay, well, probably you get converted, you get a job and you get converted to work permits. So they're asking you at the port of entry and they're saying, okay, you're here as a visitor. They already know you have a visitor's visa, right? That's the job they do. They are border, they're supposed to guard the border. They are border control agents, right? Or what's the word now? I'm going to put it here if I remember. So they are asking you these questions just like it to test your knowledge. That's the point of it, right? And then they ask you, as someone who has, you know, a visitor's visa, and they're asking you, okay, so what are you going to be doing? Where are you going to be living? And then you tell them, so the intention at the end of the day is to get a work permit. First of all, that is zero. You're going to go back. They're going to send you back because you're already telling them that, okay, so I just came in, oh, this is like a this is like what's the word now? You're telling them that this is like a front, or I use this as an opportunity. Meanwhile, you already gave them, when you are applying for your visitor's visa, I'm sure one of the requirements is that you have a job to go back to, you have a family to go back to, you are not trying to abscond or anything like that. And then you get to the border control agent, or you get to the port of entry, and they are telling them that I intend to get a job. No. So please. So as I was saying, also because I got an email from someone also saying the same thing, just asking that I have a visitor's visa, I've not come yet, how can I convert that visitor's visa to work permit? No, you can't. They give you a visitor's visa because they asked for the requirements for a visitor's visa. You have to get here first, get to Canada, get to whatever province you are going to, and then from there on, look for an employer that has an LMI here. Even when you get here, right, there are conditions on which you can get a work permit, right? It has to be like a job or an employer that has something called an LMI here, right? And also there are some jobs that, there are some it has to be like a job that they are saying, oh, we can't find someone to fill it up here, so we need someone who, this person has like very exceptional skills and all of that. That's a whole conversation for something else. I'm not here to talk about the work permit and the processing and all of that. So please take note of all these things called inconsistencies, which I will say maybe I should sweet quote it and call them inconsistencies, but truthfully they are lies. So when you get here and then I'm going to give it like a very good example of one that I know also, of someone who, when you were doing your application, your PR application, your student application, you said that you were not married, or you didn't include your spouse and all of that, and then you got to the port of entry and they asked you a question and you said, oh, I'm married. No. I remember that situation. The person was sent back. Why? Your application says you are not married, and then they're asking you a question, you are saying you are married. So all these inconsistencies that you think, they probably do not remember. No, you guys are taking it all wrong. They have all of this information that you have given on file. So when you're giving something different, when you're saying something different than what is on your file, they're going to flag you, and then that's something that is going to be, they're gonna take note of. Okay, so I hope you guys are getting my point. Another thing I also wanted to talk about was someone sending me an email saying, oh, I'm coming as a visitor's visa, I need someone to stay with, and I'm like, hello, I don't get you. So please and please, let us get our facts right, let us get our findings right, in as much as I want to come here with tips for people, because this place, it's good here, right? It's good. It's the government is doing a lot to make sure that people that are coming, especially permanent residents, get all of the best, all the best, compared to where we're coming from. If you're coming from where I came from, right? So please, let us get our facts right. Do not lie. Let there be consistencies in what you're saying. So you're saying that, oh, you have so years of experience in this, and then you forgot that you said that in the last application, and then maybe 3-5 months later you're supposed to fill another application, and then you give another figure. So that is why you have to track what you're saying. If you are filling an application for this process, make sure you keep all those papers, keep all your records, make sure that what you're saying is consistent, because one thing they do not like, one thing that can get you sent back, one thing that will get your application flagged, or that will prevent you from gaining entrance, is all those things that I call inconsistencies, or not being able to cover your tracks. Yes, inconsistencies. I hope you guys are getting me. I hope I'm making sense to you guys. This is supposed to be like a short video. It's been giving me in fact, it gave me sleepless nights. I was thinking about how I'm going to do this during my lunch break today, so I have just a few minutes to spare my lunch. I hope it makes sense. Please, I'm spending part of my lunch time to do this. Please make sure you like this video, okay? Subscribe here, to drop a comment in the comment section. That's basically what I wanted to say. Also, because I got the new information that people are being sent back, so please make sure that you get all your facts right. Make sure that you do not have inconsistencies. If you're coming as a visitor, when you're asked, say you're coming as a visitor, don't say you're coming to work, or you might work, or there might be, say, something element of working, or you're coming as a student first, and then before the time the lecture starts, and they're asking you what are you going to do between now and July, say maybe get a part-time job. No, that's not why you have come here. Okay, definitely you're allowed to work, but my point is that the priority there is your education. You can say you can spend that time in looking for an accommodation, and all of that, get accustomed to the road, so that the transition is easy for you. Just I hope I wish you guys all the best. I wish you guys all the best in all your journeys. And the good thing also is that the Government of Canada website has a lot of resources. In fact, there's nothing, absolutely nothing, absolutely no question you're looking for when it comes to immigration, when it comes to, my hands are aching, you guys. Oh goodness. So there's actually nothing that you're looking for when it comes to student visa, visitors visa, permanent residency. Every single thing you can find on the Government of Canada website. Do not fall into hands of fraudsters. if you need to talk to, or you have the money, you want to talk to an immigration consultant, there are lots of them. They are certified ones. Have a couple of them. For people who have reached out to me, I've shared with them. Okay, so like I said, guys, I wish you all the best. Do your due diligence. Don't fall into the hands of fraudsters. And I'll see you in Canada, especially if you are coming to Winnipeg. Okay, all right, guys, see ya.